The journey to deliver a story begins here. Feet on the ground almost all the time. No weekends, no public holidays, each day combing dark corners to inform the world. The outbreak of the novel coronavirus proved a challenge to many journalists. Many have already been laid off, others are on forced leave. There is no respite for the few that are working, as it is becoming clear that they may have to take more than half pay. This as the impact of the subject they report most now hits closer home. Empty roads, but hard to navigate for journalists. It's easy for me to move around the city in this time because I have a car. But it's not the same with many other journalists out there.
During this period, we've seen there are a lot of things that are happening, a lot of news stories that are breaking everywhere. But the major challenge has been transport.
Vincent Chisiriko, a radio journalist with Radio 1 and Akabozi Kubiri, is one of the few journalists still working. Due to the ban on public transport, he decided to use a bicycle to keep going.
I thought it was an opportunity for me to pull out my machine and get swift.
But it wasn't easy. He lost 4 of his teeth in an accident.
Man. You know, I have permanent damage now. I will need to tell my sons that I had this kind of number in my jaw, and now I have less by this. It's never the same.
Chisiriko, who is also the secretary of the Society of African Journalists, has also seen memos and writings laying off staff in media houses.
Colleagues have called me from different media entities. Hello, how is it there? Here, ABCD. We chat because we are colleagues. It wouldn't be right to lay off someone right now.
The COVID-19 situation only worsens the debate about the welfare of journalists that has long been ignored. Some reporters are paid as little as $1 per story.
Where it is now, employers can pick on anyone to come and do the work and pay them as they wish. If you're not satisfied, you walk out and another person walks in the next morning. So that arrangement does not place us in the best bargaining position to talk of a bigger pay and conducive welfare for journalists going forward. We must all work towards that.
Are the journalists remunerated well? Because if that remuneration is compromised, then we compromise the independence, the unbiased nature of their reporting, as well as the quality.
Reports have in the past drawn parallel between poor quality journalism and the subject of welfare of journalists. Advocates think it's time underlying issues are addressed head-on.
I don't think that the media have done themselves enough justice in terms of debating this kind of stories. You guys are always debating salary, conditions and work conditions for medical workers and all manner of characters, including MPs. Why can't you also make the issue of your pay part of the agenda?
We expect the media houses to understand that safety of journalists, especially their compensation, is the key to the long-term survival of the media houses themselves.
On World Press Freedom Day, ICT and National Guidance Minister Judith Nabakooba said government has plans to look into the matter.
We got a number of complaints from the practitioners, especially people who go to the field. They were complaining about little pay and poor welfare. But as a ministry, we are going to engage the respective organizations and see how to forge a way forward.
A debate that may not be welcomed by media owners who are advantaged by the status quo. Edward Mhumza, NTV.